आत्मावारे द्रष्टव्यः. The Upanishad text. Atmavare drashtavya. Must see the self. You must. Otherwise life is a waste. Life is not complete. There are two things, subject, object. Only object, subject you do not know, life is not complete. And really speaking, the self, Satchidananda, is a reality. So if you do not know reality but know only falsity, how is your knowledge? You know so many things, but everything empty. Is that what life? Atmavare drashtavya. Should. How? Shrotavya. First you listen. First you get a teacher, reach a teacher and you listen. Open your mind. You listen. Okay, you will listen to it. Don't just believe it. Understand it. Don't just go by trust. Don't just think, I have faith in my teacher. Whatever you tell is right. And then what is happening to you? Your teacher is great. You are like that only. Because you don't understand anything. So, you understand. Because unless you understand, your life will not change. Your teacher's life will change because he is giving. You understand. Continuously he is trying to understand. Further they explain to you. Mantavya. Then afterwards what? Nidhyasitavya. This. These are what? Savikalpa. So this and this is called as Nidhyasana. Nidhyasana comes from the root, the Sanskrit root, Dhyai. Dhyai means to think. Didhyasa is an effort, a continuous effort to think, a wish, the desire to keep on thinking. And to that, Ni is added. Ni is Nitaram, always. The repeated efforts at maintaining a single thought is called as Nidhyasana. The repeated efforts to maintain a single thought is Nidhyasana. So up to here is a realm of effort. So Drishya with the Savikalpa Samadhi is Nidhyasana, effort. Shabdan with the Savikalpa Samadhi, effort. Here again Drishya with the effort. Shabdan with the effort. So what is called as Savikalpa Samadhi is Nidhyasana. Okay? And when does effort become perfect? When it becomes effortless. Any art for that matter becomes perfect when it is effortless. You remember when you started riding the cycle? How much effort it was. Oof. So much effort. So they take you to the ground. First, in the road. Then nobody is there. You start. And somebody holds you. You are enough for them. important to keep that, because if he is not there, you find out. There a bike comes. So much road is there. And your brother also says, hey, don't go there, don't go there. This is looking like this only. Bikeman stops and he stands there. So much of effort. And then you master it. And afterwards what? Not only you can ride without your uncle, you can leave your hand also. And not only can you leave your hand, if you want to turn the cycle. Effortless. And so many mischief you do, gymnastics you do with your cycle. Isn't it? The effort to ride is something. And with thought you have to focus. We can focus on the thought. With effort. With the cultivated thought, vikalpa. With the word vikalpa has few meanings. One is thought. What we mean by thought is an effort thought. The thought maintained with effort. That is what sa vikalpa, with effort. Nirvikalpa means what? The thought without effort. One is with effort, and then it becomes effortless. And naturally, when it becomes effortless, that sense of strain is gone. And it becomes so automatic and so at ease. The baby, when it starts walking, with effort. Now, all of you grown up babies, any effort? You can do hundreds of things by walking. It's like a lady cooking and a man cooking. The lady of the house goes to cook. Fat, everything, keeps doing. In between calls also comes back, and in between shouts also at the child who is not studying. Right? So many things she can. Man who goes to cook once in a while, because a lady has gone somewhere to her mother, so children have to be taken care. How much effort? Mobile, it doesn't pick up. Children get blasted left, right. Do effort. For the lady it is nirvikalpa, for the man it is savikalpa. But the man also can become nirvikalpa if the wife continuously goes for holidays. Okay. Savikalpa, nirvikalpa. So yesterday we saw what are the 6 samadhis total. 3 in the antaha category and 3 in the bahi category. Okay. So let us now enumerate them. Number 1, Ananta, Drishya, Samadhi. Next, Ananta, Samadhi. And then finally both of them will lead to Antaha, Nirvikalpa, Samadhi. Here, Bahi, Drishya, Savikalpa, Samadhi. Bahi, Shabda, Savikalpa, Samadhi. And these two will lead to Nirvikalpa. Antaha pertains to the Sakshi. Bahi pertains to Brahman. In Antaha, in Drishya, we use the thoughts as a launching pad to remember the Sakshi. What is the sentence I said? We use the thoughts of the mind as a launching pad to remember the self. And therefore, we say thoughts are associated in this meditation because it helps us to raise our attention to the consciousness. So, Drishya assisted. So, here Anuvidya, literal meaning of Anuvidya is associated, but actually assisted. In the same way, by Shabda here what we mean? Words of the Shastra. Shabda is not sound here, it means words of the Shastra. So here, words of the Shastra are the launching pad for you to remember the Sakshi. And when these two samadhis, they become paripakva. What is the word I use? Paripakva. Paripakva means what? When they mature. It will become effortless. And that state is called as nirvikalpa. Where you don't feel the thought. Where you don't feel the cooking. Where you don't feel the walking. Where you don't feel the cycling. Even though all those things are happening. Yes. Automatic. Initially when you start speaking, have you tried focus? All of you must be doing. Initially how? So consciously. Afterwards? That is perfection. So you don't feel you are meditating. Like how you don't feel you are cycling. You don't feel you are. It is happening without your effort. Okay. So now you have understood basically the whole thing. Let us now go to the verses and see what we have discussed so far. Verse number 23.
Savikalpo nirvikalpaha
Savikalpo nirvikalpaha Samadhirvividhodhi
Drishya shabdanuvidhena
Drishya shabdanuvidhena
Savikalpa punarvidha
Savikalpa punarvidha Savikalpo nirvikalpaha Samadhirvividhodhi
Drishya shabdanuvidhena Savikalpa punarvidha. Now you will be able to understand without me explaining much. Okay. So what is the first stage and what is the second stage? First stage is Savikalpa, second stage is Nirvikalpa. So Savikalpa, Nirvikalpa, Samadhi, Dvividaha. The absorption, the meditation is of two types. One is Savikalpa, another is Nirvikalpa. With respect to what? With respect to the inner. Inner with respect to Hridi. Okay? With respect to Hridi means what? With respect to your Sakshi, with respect to the inner meditation. What you practice with respect to the inside thing. Hridi is with respect to the inside. And with respect to the inside here refers to with respect to the Sakshi. Then the Savikalpa is divided into how many types? Next line, you see. Drishya. Please read the line. Drishya Shabdanuviddhena Savikalpa Punaha Dvida. Savikalpa Punaha again is divided into two. What are they? Drishya Shabda. Anuviddha is common in both. Anuviddha associated, assisted by. Alright? This is verse is over. Now next verse. In next verse he is going to explain what is Antaha, Drishyanuviddha, Savikalpaha, Samadhi. The first one. Yes.
Kamadya chittaga drishyaha
Kamadya chittaga drishya
tatsakshittvena chetanam
Sakshitvena Chetanam
dhyaye drishyanuvidhoyam
Dhyaye Drishyanuvidhoyam
samadhis savikalpakah
Samadhis Savikalpakah
Kamadya
Chittaga Drishya Tatsakshittvena Chetanam Dhyaye Drishyanuvidhoyam Samadhis Savikalpakah.
Now go one by one word. Kamadya. Kamadya, desire and the rest. Desire and the rest means second verse. Kama Sankalpa. Second verse or third verse? Third verse. Fourth verse. Sir. Okay. Yes, fourth verse. Kama Sankalpa Sandeha Shraddha Ashraddha Triti Atritihi Hrihi Dihi Bihi etc. These are all so many kinds of thoughts that we have. So many thoughts come to our mind. Kamadya. Chittaka. Chittaka means they are in your mind. Chittaka. And then what are they? They are the Drig or the Drishya? Drishya. Drishya. Drishyaha bhavanti. They are all Drishya. Okay. Now what you should do in Drishya with the Savikalpa Samadhi, use the Drishya and lift your mind to the Sakshi. Don't pay attention to the Drishya. Use that as a launching pad. When people used to go and ask Ramana Maharshi, you all heard of Ramana Maharshi? Great saint who lived through Annamai last century, whom Gurudev also had met. Great saint, Ramana Maharshi. At the age of, I think at the age of 14 or 15, he realizes it. What happened to him was, suddenly there became fear of death. I'm going to die. He became very objective about it. I'm going to die. Okay. What happens? Why you die? Body becomes motionless. So you lie down. Young boy. Motion. So suddenly hit the body. Because under the body is there, will it die? Then still this breathing was going on. But dead person does not breathe. Thoughts like this. Dead person does not think. And he looked, but I am still alive. Consciousness cannot die. Consciousness witnesses death. Suddenly understood who he is. So every time anybody goes to him, he will suggest them this method, not that lie down like this and all. When you are a young boy, innocence, you can do many things. start thinking, if you close the breath, how did he not die? To stop thinking, how it is possible? Not that he, shut his breath for hours together. But actually it takes only a fraction of movement to change the attention. How much time it takes for me to look from here to here? This is the outside. Like the inside. How much time it takes for me to look from thoughts to the seer of the thought? It's only a change of attention now. So anybody used to go to him and say, I'm so sad, please give me a solution for my sadness. My husband died and I'm left with enormous pain. We were married at the age of 30. Now she's 85 or something. Naturally, how much of friendship would have been there? When she finished crying, because once she has to stop crying, because if you start crying, you have to stop crying sometime or the other. You can't keep crying. What has started has to end. Then, I'm so sad. For whom is this sadness? Find out. Who is watching the sadness? Find out. He is not telling give up the sadness. He never told her, don't be sad. You should advise us that now, don't be sad. Husband will come, husband will go. You don't be sad. Isn't it? Okay. But then, how? That sadness is used as an instrument to take the mind to the Sakshi. Why? Who is seeing the sadness? Sadness is Drishya. But then, that sadness is used as a launching pad. Tat Sakshitvena Chetanam. Meditating on the self. Okay? As a Sakshi. So here, what have you used? You have used the Drishya as a means to lift your mind to the self. And then you are meditating not on the sadness now, but you have turned your mind to the self. And then you say, I'm the witness and the Sakshi of the nature of consciousness. Now the focus is on Drishya. For many people, the focus is not on the mind also, focus on the object only. They have not thought mind is there. Only objects are seen. Mind also, many people are not even aware of the mind also. But little bit after some time, they become aware of the mind. But now, taking the mind farther than the mind. Taking the attention farther than the mind. So any thought comes, do not look at the thought, look at the seer of the thought. See not the seen, see the seer. And then when you keep looking at yourself, at the consciousness, mind becomes focused on that. So this kind of focus, this kind of absorption in my real nature as consciousness with the help of a thought, any thought, it doesn't matter, is called as what? Antaha Drishyanavidya. And when does that become Savikalpa? When you do not encourage any other thought but only that thought. So it should be a continuous flow of that thought. Suppose after kama, then the mind becomes, let us say, Krodha comes. Because if desire is not fulfilled, anger can come. Anger comes. Now, if anger comes, then what has happened? The thought I am the Sakshi has been broken by anger. Now that you cannot call as Savikalpa Samana. Okay? Shift your mind from desire and ask the question, who is the seer of the desire? And then focus upon the seer, it is of the nature of consciousness. That attention, which is turned outside, turn inward. And then abide in that continuously only one thought should be there. I am of the nature of consciousness. Chidananda Rupa Shiva. Take the mind to consciousness and stay there. You don't say Chidananda Rupa Shivam Shivam and all those. I am the Sakshi of the nature of consciousness. And that you know. You don't require the Shastra to tell you. Is it not? Because every moment you are the witness consciousness. Stay in consciousness. And this continuously have this thought without a break for a long duration of time. And then you become absorbed. And when you become absorbed, meaning no other thought is there. You must have all experienced this absorption in some way or another. Suppose you're reading a novel. Right? And then you forget everything, you just reading. Page after page moves. And suddenly you look at the time, 1:30. You can't close it. You're so gripping. Every chapter is ending in such a way you have to open the next chapter. And one more book is over by morning 5 o'clock. Absorption. No, nothing you are aware. Time you are not aware, space you are not aware. You are sitting like this and reading. Putting your leg. And back is also nothing you are aware. Afterwards only, nothing you are aware. Absorption. There have been people who have been watching TV serials and the robber has come and taken everything in their home and gone and they do not know. Absorption. Then we can be absorbed in such things. That is called as Savikalpa Samana. You understand? Our mind has got absorption outside. Now you bring the mind for absorption into the consciousness. How did you come to that consciousness? Using your thought. No other help is required. Not even Shastra is required. Yes or no? Not even Shastra. But Shastra was required to tell you this. That is a different matter. But you are not using any Shastra here. You are only using your desire as a launch pad into your inner self, which is of the nature of consciousness. And then, Aham Satchidananda, of the nature of consciousness, continuously this awareness is there. With no other thought coming in between. Then it is called as Savikalpa Samana. No thought should come in between, that is important. Somebody, suppose thought comes, what to do? Again you try. Again you try means what? I am Sakshi of that thought and hold on that. And then a time will come when another thought will not come, only that thought will remain for a long duration of time. Okay? This is Antaha Drishya Viddaha Savikalpaha Samani. Now we go to second one. Antaha Shabdanuviddaha Savikalpaha Samani. What is the meaning of Shabda here? Shastra's words. Using Shastra's words, you do it. That is more common. More common. Like how more common, the Nirvana Shakam and all. That day also we had Nirvana Shakam. Mano Buddhyahankar Chittani Naham. Nacha Shrotra Jitve Nacha Grana Netre Navai Panchavayu Natejo Apa Now you're going inside. How? Shastra. The words of the Shastra. Correct? So now, using the words of the Shastra, you focus your attention on the inner consciousness. Many words are there in the Shastra. Like how many thoughts are there using which you can rise, many words are there. Example, next verse.
Asanga Satchidanandaha
Swaprabhodvaitavarjitaha
Asmiti Shabdavidhoyam
Asmiti Shabdavidhoyam
Samadhi Savikalpakaha
Samadhi Savikalpakaha
Asanga
Satchidanandaha Swaprabhodvaitavarjitaha Asmiti Shabdavidhoyam Samadhi Savikalpakaha.
In this, what are the words, example of words? See first. Asangaha. One word. Asangaha. Asangaha is what? I am not attached. Why? And the pure consciousness existence. Satchidananda. One more word, Shastra. You know this word, Satchidananda. Swaprabha. Swaprabha, Swayam Prakasha. Self-reflection. Dvaita Varjitaha. Advaita. Non-dual. Asmi. That is important. So, Asangaha, Asmi, you can take. Now, focus only on that. No, I don't want Asangaha. It doesn't appeal to me much. Doesn't matter. Satchidananda, Asmi. So, Prabha Asmi. Dvaita Varjitaha Asmi. Or if you want some other word also, no problem. You take any word what you have studied also. But you take that and that alone. Don't keep on changing. Right? And then you establish yourself on that. So continuously only that thought. Why, Swami, continuously only one thought? In between, can I not have some other thought? The problem is that if you do that, your absorption will break. And if your absorption will break, then the habit we are giving to the mind will change. Now suppose you want to create a habit of getting up in the morning, how do you do that? Every day you get up in the morning, isn't it? Every day you get up. Then what happens? Then it becomes natural. In the same way, every moment you have only this thought. Then the mind gets a habit of focusing on the consciousness. For some time. So once you have cultivated the habit of getting up in the morning, let us say at 4:30, then it is not that every day you are getting up at 4:30. Occasionally, suppose you are traveling somewhere and then you got some other work, and that day you may not be getting at 4:30. That day you may be getting at, because of some extraordinary work, on that day you may be getting up at 6:30 also. But next day again it will go to 4:30. Understand? In this way, even though we know we are consciousness, we have to cultivate the habit of being aware of who we are. And meditation is only generating a habit. Meditation is, what is the meditation doing? Generating a habit. Why that habit is required? Mind has now got the wrong habit, na? Mind only sees Drishya now. Mind does not see the Drig at all. For the mind to see the Drig, you make a habit of seeing the Drig, that's all. But to see the Drig, first you have to have done Shravana and Manana. Without knowledge, you cannot do meditation. Without knowledge, you cannot do meditation. Because what are you going to meditate upon? No, something, yes, we are doing meditation. What meditation are you doing? Just sitting quietly. And then what? I am imagining what? I am seeing a mountain. And in the mountain, in the middle of the mountain, there is sunrise. And there's a Ganges flowing. And in the Ganges flowing, there's a river going. Ganges river. There's a boat going. In the boat I am sitting. And then there are birds chirping. That is okay for quieting the mind, but don't call it as meditation, Baba. Relax, we call relaxation. If you want to meditate, first you must know what is Drig. Got it? So after Shravana, then Manana, then comes Nididhyasana. So using the word of the Shastra, because these words will now make sense for you, because you understood Vedanta. Before I said Satchidananda, what would you understand? Nothing much. One more word. Now clarity is there. So with that clarity, you reflect. Aham Satchidananda Asmi. In this, no thoughts are coming other than this. Kama and all will not come here. Earlier, Kama was there, and using Kama, desire, you raised your mind to the witness consciousness. Now, it is not with Kama you are doing that. You are only taking the idea of a Shastra and using that idea on yourself. Using that idea, apply that idea on yourself. Okay? And since the Shastras, since Shastra is associated, or Shastra is used to come to a continuous flow of the thought, Aham Satchidananda Asmi. This is called as what? Shabdana with the Savikalpa. Pertaining to the Sakshi. Clear? As you do. Any one of them. Or sometimes with Samadhi, sometimes with Samadhi. Doesn't matter. As you do these Samadhis, it will become effortless. And the thought, Aham Satchidananda Asmi, which you are putting an effort to have, no? Right? You're putting an effort to have. Shivoham, Shivoham, Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. Not saying in the mouth, okay? Saying the thought. Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. Before another thought comes up, Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham, Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham, Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham, Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. Not japa. Understand? In japa, sound is going. In japa, sound is going. jnana, understanding is going. Effortlessly. First effort. Then what happens? It becomes so effortless. So effortless it becomes that you don't even feel that you are meditating. The cycling has become so effortless, you don't feel that you are even cycling. You see that? You don't even feel that you are having the thought which you are putting effort to maintain. You don't even feel the thought is there because it has become so subtle. Thought is also action, no? The mental action. Like how physical action is there, thought is a mental action. And when that mental action becomes so subtle, it is so, what do you call it? So strong, but yet so feeble. Strong because it has gone so deeper. Feeble because you don't see it as a thought. In other words, the thought has slipped from the radar of your awareness. And then automatically you are Chidananda Rupa. Not that you are not, the Chidananda Rupa is gone. No, it is there, but you don't have to maintain it. And because you don't have to maintain it, it is not a gross thought, but it is very subtle. Very subtle. Not that you are not playing. It is हो रहा है. How can it happen just like that if you are not putting effort? And it is effortlessly happening. How can you say effortlessly is happening? ऐसा नहीं मुझे दिख रहा है. मैं क्या करूँ? I feel like that. I can only tell you what I feel. This is called as nirvikalpa. Where the vikalpa, which is thought, has become so subtle that it is effortless. You don't feel, I am maintaining the thought, aham satchidananda. Without that effort, that is it. And that is a perfection in meditation. Because effort has become effortless. And then you can say the habit has been made pakka. Not before that. Only then the habit is perfect. Which habit is perfect? The habit to see, to be aware of the consciousness which you have understood by manana, which is preceded by Swami. When you effortlessly play a raga, you have mastered the raga. Correct? If you have to remember, no, here is the Ucha Sa, it is Nicha Sa, you remember and play. It is not perfect still. Okay. This is nirvikalpa. Here, that thought now which has become subtle is that subtle where it doesn't get distracted at all, even a wee bit. And the example given for that is like a lamp placed in a windless place. The thought now, that it doesn't shake. It doesn't shake means what? You don't see the movement. It is there, but you don't see the movement. It is. A flickering lamp, you can see that. But when the flame becomes like that, the thought does not even distract you. Like that it doesn't. Next verse.
Svanubhutirasaveshat
Svanubhutirasaveshat
Drishya Shabdavupekshate
शब्दामुपेक्ष्यतु
निर्विकल्पः समाधिः स्यात्
निर्विकल्पः समाधिः स्यात् निवातस्थितदीपवत् स्वानुभूतिरसावेशा दृश्यशब्दामुपेक्ष्यतु निर्विकल्पः समाधिः स्यात् निवातस्थितदीपवत्
Swanubhuti rasaveshat. Swanubhuti. What is the Swanubhuti now? This Drishyana with the Savikalpa Samadhi or Shabdana with the Savikalpa Samadhi. Rasaveshat. That's Swanubhuti, inner experience. This inner experience is Savikalpa Samadhi here. Okay? That inner experience, that rasa. Rasa means what? That, what do you call that? That joy. That taste. It becomes so much. Your abidance in the Savikalpa Samadhi has become so full. You have become fully involved. Avesha has become fully involved. Avesha, Abhinivesha, fully involved in that meditation. Meaning it is progressed. Deeply it has progressed. Then what happens? You will not anymore be thinking of yourself as, with the help of the words you will not think. Shabdas are no more required. Not only that, suppose you are doing Shabdana with the Savikalpa Samadhi, that Shabda you will lose your focus. No more is that Shabda required to be maintained by you. Aham Satchidananda. That concreteness of that Shabda will go away. And then concreteness of Drishya also will go away. With the help of that Kama, you took your mind to Sakshi, no? That Drishya, I am Sakshi of Kama, that also will go away. Once a rocket has been launched from the launching pad, is the launching pad required? Not required. It leaves the launching pad. And then what? You slip into the Samadhi. This is effortless. Here, effort. Once you come here, effortless. Meaning the habit of seeing the Sakshi as Satchidananda is complete. Effortlessly you are abiding in your real nature. And this is like what? Nivata sthita dipavata. Nivata, where no wind. Sthita, placed. Dipavata, like the lamp. Like a lamp placed in a windless place. How it is so steady. Like that the thought becomes effortlessly steady. Without any distraction. Without even holding your attention, it becomes. Only a flame which goes like this you will keep seeing. A flame which is just quite like that you keep seeing unless you want to see. It doesn't hold your attention. It just ignores you. You ignore it. It doesn't come in the radar of your perception. But it is there. Thought becomes very subtle that it disappears from the radar of your perception. Okay? This is what? Antaha Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So now we have seen 3 Samadhis. Is this clear? All the 3 Samadhis are clear? Clear? Now we go to the next one. Let us see.
हृदीव बाह्यदेशेऽपि
यस्मिन् कस्मिंश्च वस्तुनि
समाधिराद्य
will be evil. Bahya deshe api, with respect to the external world, bahya deshe, external things. Yasmin kasmincha vastuni, any object you take. Like how kama you can take, like how any thought you can take, in the same way, take up any object, it doesn't matter. And then what you do? You can practice the Adya Samadhi, the first Samadhi. What is the first Samadhi? Drishya Savikalpa. You can practice that. How do you practice that? Sanmatrahat Namarupa Pratakritihi. You remember, is it not? In the external world also, what is there? Asti Bhati Priyam. Meaning, Sat, Chit and Ananda is there. Take any object. And then what you do, you focus on the, not on the Nama Rupa, you focus on Sachidananda. You focus. Yesterday we saw, is it not? How Sat is there everywhere. Right? And how the revelatory power is achieved. And then the fulfilling aspect of it is Ananda. That you put your mind on. And Nama Rupa, you take it away. Don't focus on that. So for example, this box you take. This is Yasmin Kasmin Shavasturi, any object. Now what do you do? This object finally is coming in the mind. So now, while meditating, you ignore the name and the form, and then you focus on the Satchidananda. Asti Bhati Priyam. It is releaseness. Bhati, it releases. Priya, it has got a fulfilling aspect. Now focus on that. Ignoring the name and the form, just focus on it. That's all. It does not mean that for this samadhi, bahya samadhi, you have to keep your eyes open. It doesn't mean that. Starting is an object outside. But when you focus, naturally you will close your eyes. So this is called as, here what has happened, what becomes the starting point? Drishya, an object which is seen. So with that assistance, you are taking your mind to the, in the earlier what you did, with the help of Kama, you took your mind to the Sakshi. Here what are you doing? With respect to, with the help of an object, you are going to the existence consciousness, bliss aspect. And then stay there. Don't bring another object. No, Swami, I'm bored with the box now. Let me take watch. Then your meditation will get broken. Okay, it happens, doesn't matter. One more object comes to your mind. Okay, watch. You do it. Then a time will come when your mind will not go from object to object. It will go only to the existence, consciousness, bliss and stay there. And when you become slowly one single awareness of Asti Bhati Priyam is there, then that is called as Drishyanuvidya Savikalpa Samadhi. Now, what is Shabdanuvidya? Can you tell me what is Shabdanuvidya? Shabda is? Shastra. So Shabdanuvidya is what? Shastra is telling. And you have understood that. Because Shravana Marana is over. Shastra is telling that this is only Brahman. This object, Nama Rupa, is only an appearance. So using the Shastra, let us see.
Akhandaikarasamvastu Satchidanandalakshanam Ityavichinna Chinteyam Samadhi मध्यमो भवेत् अखण्डैकरसं वस्तु सच्चिदानन्दलक्षणम्
इत्यविच्छिन्नचिन्तेयं
समाधिर्मध्यमो भवेत्.
In the Drishyamavida, Asti Bhati Priya is you have observed. You have observed. You are able to be aware of it, isn't it? Is it existing? Yes, you are aware of it. Is it revealing? Yes, Prakash. You are aware of it. Does it have a purpose to serve? Does it fulfill me? Yes. This you are observing. Right? Observe. You don't require Shastra here. Are you following? You are observing. Whereas in Shastra help you to understand it. That's a different matter. Earlier you did not focus your attention on it, but you are able to have Asti Bhati Priya experience. So Drishyanavidya is always with your experience. Shabdanavidya what? Shabdanavidya is Shastra. Shastra is telling what? This entire world that you see is Akhanda. Akhanda, one homogeneous, water alone, consciousness alone. Ekarasam. Ekarasam, without any, Akhanda is no break. Akhanda. Khanda is not there. Ekarasam means what? Homogeneous. Homogeneous. Of one nature. Ekarasam. Akhanda is unbroken. Shastra is saying. Satchidananda Lakshanam. That vastu, that reality is Satchidananda. So Brahman is Akhanda. Like how there you said that Atma is Asanga. For this Antasamadhi. Here what you will say? Brahman is Akhanda. Brahman is Ekarasa. Brahman is Satchidananda, etc. In this way, having a continuous flow of thought, without any break, with effort, is called as what? Bahya or Bahi Shabdanavidya Savikalpa Samadhi. The only difference is that in one you will say Atma, in another you will say Brahman. In Drishyanavidya what happens? With the help of Drishya, you go to the Drig which you are aware of. Here what happens in Drishya for Bahya or Bahi, what happens? Here also you are taking the Drishya, but without the Shastra's words coming in between, you are seeing Asti, Bhati and Priya. Without the Shastra's words coming at that time, that is what, earlier it has come. At that time when you are seeing the object, Asti, Bhati, Priya, Shastra is not required. At that time. In Drishya. In Shabda what happens? At that time itself you meditate upon Brahman as Satchidananda. And that is Satchidananda is Shastra word. Are you getting a slight difference? In all Drishyanavidya, Shastra was before. In all Shabdanavidya, Shastra is then. In Drishyanavidya, what is seen becomes the launch pad. In Antaha, Kama is the launch pad for going to the Sakshi. In Bahya or Bahi, object is a launch pad to go to Asti, Bhati, Priya. Right? In Antaha, Shastra Shabda. Shastra is telling Atman is of the nature of Sachidananda. Therefore, and you understood it of course. Therefore, I am meditating as Aham Sachidananda. Is there any karma there? No. Therefore, Drishya is not there. We say Drishya Vilapakam. We say. So in Shabdanvidya what happens? Drishya is not there. Same way here also Shastra has said Brahman is Sachidananda. Do you see any object and then say Asti Bhati Priya? No, that is not the process here. You see the process is different. Though both of them are Sachidananda finally, process is different. The starting point is different. You have to think, but it is not difficult. So based on what the starting point is, the Samadhi is called. Not based on what the culminating point is. Culminating point, both of them is what? Here you will say Atma is Sachidananda. And here you will say Brahman is Sachidananda. But starting point for here is desire. Starting point for here is Shastra Shastra. And here also you will say Brahman is Sachidananda. But what is the starting point? Object. Which is what Asti Bhati Priya, which is Sachidananda. And here, without the Drishya, for here, Shabda, without the Drishya, you go directly to the Shastra. And with the help of the Shastra itself, you do your meditation. That is the only difference. But finally, Atma is Sachidananda. Right? Here Brahman is Sachidananda. And therefore, Atman is also Sachidananda, Brahman also is Sachidananda. So everything is what? Sachidananda. But earlier also you knew this. Now you have made a habit to know this. That is all. Then knowledge has become a habit. So that is why he said, Samadhi, the purpose of Samadhi is to make knowledge a habit. Our problem now is not knowledge. Our problem now is, even though I know, I don't feel it. Why? Habit is not there. Okay. So now what will happen? Drishyana and Shabdana with the Savikalpa Samadhi will become Nirvikalpa. That is the next verse. Let us read. Stabdi bhavas rasa swada. O rasa swada.
Tritiya purvavanmataha. Etai samadhibhih shadbhih.
Etai samadhibhih shadbhih.
Nayet kalam nirantaram.
Nayet kalam nirantaram. Stabdi bhavo rasa swada. Tritiya purvavanmataha. Etai samadhibhih shadbhih. Nayet kalam nirantaram.
Rasa swada. Same word. Here also rasa swada was there. Here also rasa swada is there. Rasa swada means what? When you start enjoying, when you start going deep and you start reveling. Without joy, you cannot go to the Vikalpa Samadhi. The joy only is a bridge between Savikalpa Samadhi and Vikalpa Samadhi. When you start reveling in it, Rasa Swada, what happened? Stabdi Bhava. Stabdi Bhava, the mind, the thought, Aham Sachidananda becomes still. No effort is required to make it. Become Nishchala. Stabdi Bhava. Stabdi Bhava means what? Nishchala. Stabd. The Bhava, the nature become Stabdi. Become that is called as Stabdi Bhava. You know, sometimes we play as children, I don't know whether you want to play that statue. Continuously moving around. Statue! You have to stand there. Suppose you are keeping your hand like, you have to stand there. Your thought becomes Stabdi Bhava. Because it has become, here's statue effort, whereas here effortless. Because there is no effort, it just stays like that. What thought? Brahman is of the nature of Sachidananda. Effortlessly it stays there. And this is the third one. It is the third one means what? First one is this, second one is this, first one is Drishya with the, is it not? First one is Bhakya Drishya with the Savikalpa Samadhi. Second one is what? Bhaki Shabdana with the Savikalpa Samadhi. And third one is what? Bhahi Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Tritiya. Purvavatu. Purvavatu means exactly like the earlier example we gave, no? Nishchala, Nivatasta, Deepa. All those things applies here also. So the experience of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, in one, it is about Atma. Atma Sachidananda. And the experience for this Nirvikalpa Samadhi is what? Brahman Sachidananda. Only the inner or the outer focus changes. Do you get it? And that is why we count it also as one more. In one, you know effortlessly you are abiding in Aham Sachidananda. Anta. In the next what happens? Bahya, Bhagihi, effortlessly you are abiding as what? This whole thing. Brahman is Sachidananda. And ultimately, what are these samadhis? 6 samadhis are habit-making processes to break up the earlier wrong notions of one being the Drishya and the mind. You break that up by this process of Aham Sachidananda. In another, Nama Rupa is what you see always. Now you break up that up. The habit of seeing name and form, you break it up. And then now you have got the habit of seeing any time you see any object, there afterwards, what will happen? You will see only Sachidananda. Once the habit becomes strong, then the earlier habit has been broken by this habit. Okay? That we will explain in the next verse. That we shall see in the next session. Next session. Can you all be ready by 9 o'clock? 9 to 9:30. Next session. Okay? So half an hour we can complete it. And then you plan out after 9:30 how it should. Have you understood the 6 samadhis? I am not saying practicing. Understood? Yes. This is also considered to be one portion which is slightly, you can say slightly, tough, because the differences people can't see immediately. But if you want to think about it. And today also I want group discussion to be there. Okay? That is very important. Then clarity will come after the discussion. So 9 to 9:30, last 2 verses, complete. One more verse, the next, with that verse, the Samadhi topic gets over. One more verse. This is what verse number? 20, 29. So, with 29, 28. Verse 29. No, yeah, this is 29. With verse 30, Samadhi topic gets over. So what are the 6 samadhis? Antaha, Drishya, Savikalpa, Samadhi. Next, Antaha, Shabda, Savikalpa, Samadhi. Antaha, Drishya here? Thoughts. What is Drishya here? Objects. What is Shabda here? Shastra. What is Shabda here? Huh? Shastra. But what is Shabda here? Shastra with respect to Atma. What is Shabda here? Shastra with respect to Brahman. What is Savikalpa? Literally with effort or with the maintained thought, effortful thought. What is Nirvikalpa? Without the effortful thought. Here how is thought? Gross, because effort is required. Here how is thought? Extremely simple. That is the only difference. Here thought shows itself like a lamp continuously flickering. Sometimes you must have seen in some houses and all, in the puja room for Bhagavan, they keep a lamp, electric lamp will be there. Keep that is Savikalpa. And here the lamp is, you don't even see, observe it, even though lamp is there. That is Nirvikalpa. Suppose that lamp was there, going, how it will be? It is also light, but it keep on holding your attention. When a lamp is there like that, we don't even see, but lamp is there, it doesn't hold the attention, but it does its job. Nirvikalpa Samadhi does not hold the attention, but does its job much better. But you cannot go to Nirvikalpa Samadhi without Savikalpa. In Savikalpa, when you immerse yourself, Asasvada, then you are naturally going to Nirvikalpa. Okay? So in Antaha, what is the final habit formed? I am Satchidananda. In Bahya, Bahi, what is the habit formed finally? I am. What? Or Brahman. There Sakshi is Satchidananda, here Brahman is Satchidananda. That's all. Correct? His Chaitanya said it is correct. That is our joke. You do not know why you are saying that. So we conclude. Today we have taken 1 hour 25 minutes. पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते